I wonder if that's recording. I can never tell. Yeah, that's recording. Holy crap, it has been a while. And while I'm unaware of how this video is going to go, I am in a new location, of course. And you lovely people are getting a video. Why are you getting a video? Because I watched something so stupid the other day that I just decided I had to make a video. It's not the first time that I've called Rich of ReviewTechUSA out on being a complete fucking idiot. But he did another video talking about the all digital future, saying that Microsoft had a point. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest. If Microsoft had a point, then a lot more people would have bought the Xbox One back when it was non-backwards compatible, all digital, all online only, all the time. But they didn't. Rich seems to be very desperate for this all-digital future, and I honestly cannot fathom why. So let's go over a few things real quick. The all-digital future is not going to happen. If there was the off chance that it were going to happen, you would see a backlash just like the Xbox One had. Because there are still old gamers like me that prefer physical media to digital media. I'm not 100% against digital media. Don't get me wrong, I download stuff all the time, but I like physical. If I can get something on a disc or physically, I will. He's always talking about how everything has moved, and I've seen so many other ignorant gamers, oh, well, everything's slowly moving towards digital. You know, the sales on physical stuff is way down. Well, that's bound to happen, and there goes my new phone making noises. I have a new phone. I like my new phone. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are lazy and don't want to go to a store, so of course they're going to download whatever they can. But you have people like me that'll still go out and buy a CD. I can hold on to this. I don't have to worry about my iTunes getting wiped because I had a new iProduct or something. I don't have to worry about, oh, is there a licensing problem? No. I put this CD in just about anything and it'll fucking play. I like to get DVDs and Blu-rays. So, I mean, you know, I prefer this as opposed to some sort of data sitting on my computer or device somewhere. Something that I can't tangibly hold. I'm still sick, by the way. I prefer physical video games. I went out and picked this up recently, and I finally beat Resident Evil 0 again. It was an enjoyable experience. But yeah, the physical video games, they're not going anywhere. People, you know, we're going to have all digital. No, we're not. We're still going to have plenty of these. Alright? GameStop is not about to let that crap happen. They enjoy me way too much. But yeah, there are people out there that still prefer a disc. And I know, you know, he made the comment, well, you're installing it already, so... sorry. You're installing it already, so why not just download it? Let's be real honest. There is a big difference between downloading a video game and installing a video game. You see, because if I'm going to install this, I don't need an internet connection. However, not everybody has the best of internet, so telling everyone that they're going to need to download everything from now on is bullshit. You guys all keep acting like internet is suddenly some sort of human-given right. It's not. You have to pay for it, and not everyone can afford it. Some people would rather just go to the store and buy a disc. And that does mean that a lot of people miss out on like updates and stuff, but some people don't care, and some of these next-gen games work just fine. I haven't seen a lot of the issues that I saw on last-gen. So, you know, that's just pretty much a laughable thing when you talk about how people have to download everything. But that's not all. There's one more thing that people like to buy physically that a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's completely done. No, it's not, okay? This here is a book. This here is written media. This here is the culmination of thousands of years of literary art. This right here is written word on a page. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I can read stuff on my Kindle. You can read stuff on your Kindle if you want to, but me? There's something about a book that I just cannot get over. Personally, I don't think that this all digital crap is ever going to come about. I do feel that perhaps it's going to remain an option for people that don't want to go buy stuff. I mean, if you want to just download a game, you have that option. But here's my problem with digital. My problem with digital is none of the shit that has been talked about has ever really come to fruition. For instance, digital is in no way as convenient to me personally as physical. Where I'm living right now in Georgia, I have a GameStop and a Walmart literally down the street. I go, make a left, make a right, I'm there. I can be at Walmart or GameStop in less than 5 minutes. And there's another little store, not Replays. Oh, I miss Replays. There's another little store that's locally owned that I can be to in about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't have to download stuff. I can go and I can pick up a disc, or I can get some retro games from that locally owned place. I don't have to worry about that. People act like it's so very convenient, this digital thing, but it's actually not. And people also like to act like it's cheaper, which is complete bullshit. You see, I want you guys to do me a favor right now. If you got a PS4 or an Xbox One, hell, if you got a 360 or PS3, go online right now and check on some of these AAA digital-only games. If you go onto your Xbox One or your PS4 right now, you'll notice that a lot of these newer released games that are digital are still the exact same price as a $60 disc retail game. Now, why is that? Why is it still the exact same price? There's a reason for that. It's because of corporate greed. They made this comment about how much cheaper it would be and how they could pass those benefits on to the consumer. Oh, we're not producing a disc, we're not producing a case or a booklet. Not that they make booklets anymore anyways. We'll be able to pass those savings on to you. No, they don't. These games are selling digitally for $60. Now, call me crazy, but that's just about as lovely as flushing my money down the toilet. I don't want to pay $60 for data. I'd pay $60 for something physical, but data? That's not something I want to do. And you have these people that are like, oh, but it's so much cheaper, it's so much... No, it's not. Go on there and check some of these older games. Go check... I checked on the Xbox One the other day. Go check Battlefield 4. Do you know how much Battlefield 4 still is? It's about 30 bucks. Check Battlefield Hardline. You know how much that still is? It's about 40 bucks. Now, these aren't super amazing games, but these are AAA shooters. These are like creme de la creme of AAA whatever. But you can go onto Amazon and you can get Battlefield 4 for about 15 bucks. You can get Hardline for around 25. Digital is not cheaper. And a lot of people will bring up, well, what about Steam? Well, you know, Steam is a completely different beast entirely from the AAA console gaming market. I mean, Steam, you know, you get your Steam sales and all that stuff, but when it comes down to like new released games on the consoles, we don't get those kinds of deals. I understand with things like goodoldgames.com and Steam, you can get relatively new games for relatively cheap, but that doesn't happen really on consoles. Let's do a jump cut real quick, guys. With the myth that gaming on digital only platform is cheaper, I don't know what's going on in some gamers' heads when they want all digital. Because when it comes down to it, I can go to a GameStop, I can go to Walmart because they have the used section now. I can check out used games for a cheaper price. Granted, sometimes you get games that aren't really all that cheap. I get very annoyed at GameStop when it's like, oh, the brand new one is 40 bucks, but the used one is $39.99. I don't want to save a penny. I'll just buy the new one. But the all digital thing, the problem with digital is you're not ever going to get a discount. You're not ever going to get any kind of a deal. You see, with all digital all the time, you pay their price or you don't play. And that's a big problem because these games that are online don't really diminish in price. I mean, I remember a while back going and getting Bullet Witch. Yeah, I'm going to bring up Bullet Witch again. I got Bullet Witch at GameStop for like $5. It had the booklet, it had the case, everything was in really great condition. And then I go online to check and see if there's any DLC, which there was, a lot of free DLC for costumes. But the game itself was still being sold digitally for 30 bucks. That is egregious. I don't know how anybody can defend some bullshit like that. Bullet Witch is not a great game. It should be sold for $5, what I paid for it physically. But it's not. It probably is still 30 bucks on online. I would get up and check, but I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste time. Oh, I'm gonna waste time. My bad. It's being sold now for 20 bucks. Digital. Bullet Witch. Yeah, because that's completely and utterly appropriate. This old ass game, this old ass, not very good game, being sold for $20. Let's look at a few other things. So let's just browse a bit for like new releases. We got Hitman here. Now, let's see. How much is Hitman, I wonder? Bundle only? Well, I can't really look at that one now, can I? The full experience. Let's see how much this is. Oh, look at that. The full experience. $59.99. But it's digital. So, why is it so expensive? That seems a little bit, weird. Oh, Tom Clancy's The Division. Oh, let's see how much this is. Oh, good lord. What the fuck? 99? The gold, yeah, because I'm sure there's something in there that is worth that extra 40 bucks or extra 50 because it's $99.99. Tom Clancy's The Division, just the regular one, just the regular one. $59.99. Now, you would think digital games would be sold for cheap, but they're not. This myth that digital gaming is somehow cheaper is bullshit, because digital gaming is not cheaper. And here's your proof. Let's go ahead and check something for a minute. I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna search for a game. You guys already know what I'm gonna search for because I already mentioned it. Damn it. Cooperate, Xbox. Xbox, stop being a fucktard. Got lightning coming off the fingers. Alright, search for some stuff. Alright, let's see. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4. This game is relatively old, but it is still going for $29.99. So this game on Xbox One is $10 more than Bullet Witch. I want you guys to process that for a moment. Process that. However, Battlefield Hardline, this game's pretty old. I mean, you know, bundle only. I'm so sick of the bundle only. Deluxe edition. Let's see how much the deluxe edition is. $44.99. Standard edition. $39.99. I don't know where people get this myth that digital gaming is somehow cheaper than physical gaming, because these games, they'll get older. Like there are some things like, you know, digital games that I don't even know what that is, but there's some things you can only get digitally. But some of these games stay very expensive for a very long time. Fallout 4, $59.99. That's okay. I mean, I can go to the store and probably pick it up for 40 to 30 bucks, but that's all right. Ooh, Tomb Raider. I got Tomb Raider recently for like I think it was 10 bucks, and there it is for like $29.99. Still expensive, I think. I don't remember how much I got Tomb Raider for. I really don't. I don't know. You know what? Let's check something else. Let's check on Sony's front. I get tired of this myth though. You know, like, you know, physical gaming is so much cheaper than digital. So let's check. We got some new games. What we got? What's new? Hitman? We already looked at Hitman. What the fuck is Heavy Rain doing back up here? And it's again $30. You can get a copy of Heavy Rain for the PS3 for $5. Bullshit. What else we got? That is a new game that looks like crap. It's kind of like a Hitman knockoff, but $49.99. I do not know what that. Oh, I know what that is. Markiplier played that. What else we got? What else we got? Give me some more. I freaking hate sports games. If you like sports games, get off my channel. Ooh, Salt and Sanctuary. See, this is an example of a game that I would buy. It's digital only. I can't really get it any other way. It looks fun, and I would play it. But let's see what else we got. Destiny crap. Alien Shooter is garbage. Oh look, Rise of Kasai, that game I got at Replays for like $5. Or no, I'm wrong, $10. But you can get it digitally for $15. Resident Evil, I got that physically. Oh look, Rogue Galaxy, that game that lovely subscriber Zayon sent me. My copy was free. I gotta be honest, when it comes down to Microsoft, they're trying to do the backwards compatibility thing, which sucks. I literally checked the list the other day, and I was like, I was appalled at how bad the list is. But with Sony, they're making you buy the games again when they could just let you put up the disc in. I don't know what the hell is going on with these game developers these days. Layers of Fear, that's another game I would get. What the hell is that? What do those two games have in common? I have no idea. But it's $49.99 to get them. You guys see what I mean, right? I can stop doing this. I can go back to the real video and discussing stuff. Let's see. What else we got? We'll see what kind of deals we've got. Do we have any deals? These are probably all for PlayStation Plus members, so I really can't get in on any of the deals. Alien Nation? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look at that later. Oh, it's a pre-order. Okay. Oh. I'll look at that later. Yeah, there's Rise of Kasai again. Rise of Kasai is pretty decent, but can I ask, is Mark of Kree on here? Because that's the sequel. Let's go back to the video. So yeah, digital being cheaper than physical, complete and utter myth. Let's talk about something else that I hate when it comes down to gaming, and I'll wrap this video up real quick. This right here, again, is my physical copy of Resident Evil Origins Collection. I can do what I want with this game when I want to do it. I can play it at any given time of the day. If I wanted to, I could open it up right now and I could tear it and take the disc out and snap it in half. I can do what I want with this game. Nobody can tell you, Brett, you can't play that game. It's mine. I can do what I want with it. However, there's a lot of issues with digital when it comes down to DRM and things like that. For instance, with the Xbox 360, I remember, having licensing issues between 360s because, of course, Lightning. I remember having licensing issues, and I couldn't update my information for like half a year, so I couldn't play my digital games offline. I had games on there like Rocket Knight Adventures, Alien Breed, all kinds of different things that I could not play because of DRM. You have these issues where games will be unplayable unless you have, access to the internet in order to play them online, or if you're offline, you better hope you've got the license downloaded, because if you don't, you're screwed. When it comes down to it, that's a problem. You don't have any real rights to your product when it's digital only. You play the game when they say you can play the game. Not to mention the fact that if you don't have the game downloaded onto your system, there's the possibility that it could be removed forever and you wouldn't get to play it. For instance, I finally have a nice shiny PS4 and I can't play PT, even though I don't really care to, but it would have been nice to play it and scare the crap out of Crystal, but I can't play it because it no longer exists. Why does it no longer exist? Because it was a digital only demo, and because Konami are cuntbags, it's gone forever. That's fair, right? When it comes down to digital only, you can run into that. You can run into corporate shit tossing, you can run into licensing issues, you can run into a problem where they just don't want to support the game anymore. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is on my 360 right now, and it's not going anywhere. But other people can't download it now. It's gone. That's not fair. This isn't going anywhere. This is mine. I can play it when I want to. But other people aren't able to play Scott Pilgrim now because it's just gone. It's not supported, and it's gone. That's your all-digital future right there. A future of you paying overprice for under content, you being unable to play the game until they say you can, and if they deem that they don't want the game to exist anymore, they just wipe it out. It's gone. Can't play it anymore. Rich, you're a fucking idiot if you want to support this all-digital future. You're a fucking idiot if you think that that is a good thing. It's okay to have the option for digital. It's okay to have that choice. If you want to be a gamer who plays mostly digital and has a few physical copies of games, that's cool too. But the fact that people want to be so egregiously one way or the other is absolute horseshit. Me personally, I don't like digital, and I make no misconceptions about that. However, I'm not against it. I'm just against the idea of all digital. And if there comes a day when Microsoft or Sony releases a system that has no disk drive, guess what? I'm not going to buy it. And a lot of other people aren't going to buy it. And we all know what happened with the Xbox One. Mark my words, if they try this shit again, it's going to happen again. And this time, if Sony does it, if Microsoft, both of them do it, it's going to be 10 times worse. Alright? This all digital thing is stupid. It's just stupid. Alright? I'd rather read a book than cue something up on my Kindle. Because again, let me show you. Look at that. Smells good too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm a little under the weather. This video probably isn't as good as I would want it to be, but I do always appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think. Are you a digital gamer? Are you a physical gamer? Do you dabble in both? Do you think Richard Review Tech USA is a fucking idiot who needs to really pull his thumb out of his ass? Because I do. Anywho, Rich will never watch this video. And if you did watch this video, you suck. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video, because if you don't, the people that hate me are going to thumb it down into oblivion. And do take care. I'll see you in the next one.